What's up guys, welcome back to the e-bike builder channel. In this video we're just using the mstrens open source firmware for the Tongsheng TSDZ8 mid-drive motor. And so when I first flashed the open source firmware onto my TSDZ8, you use like the JFlash thing and you flash the firmware onto your motor. And then you use the Java configurator and you create a configuration file, and then you compile the hex file that is your configuration, and then you flash that on there as well. And so I've been doing these settings in the Java configurator, and I noticed when I plugged in my 52-volt battery, I was getting an error 1. And I guess error 1 is kind of like the over voltage error. So I thought I would make a video about how I'm going to configure the TSDZ8 with the Java configurator so that the open source firmware can use either a 48-volt battery or a 52-volt battery. And then hopefully I won't get that error 1 when I start it up. So what I'm going to do is there's a few settings that we have to change in the Java configurator. And the main one is this battery cells number series right here under the battery settings, battery cells number series. So the default is probably 13, so that stands for 13 series, and that means it's a 48-volt battery. But a 52-volt battery is actually 14 series for the battery cells number. So I think what was happening was when I had this set to 13, the open source firmware thought it was kind of expecting me to be using a 48-volt battery. But then when I plugged in my 52-volt battery, I got the error 1 because the voltage was higher than a 48-volt battery should be. Right? So I think if I want to use this motor with my 52-volt battery, I've got to set the battery cells number series to 14. And then, so over here on the motor acceleration, it suggests different values. If you hover over the text box, it suggests different values based on the voltage of your battery. I think I'm going to leave the motor acceleration percent 35 because you can see that's what it suggests for the 48-volt battery. And so most of the time I use a 48-volt battery. So I'm going to keep it 35. But then I think when I plug in the 52-volt battery, the motor might be accelerating like slightly more, like slightly harder or something. So I'm gonna keep the motor acceleration set for the 48-volt battery because I'm not gonna use the 52-volt battery quite as often. And when I do use it, I don't think that this value of 35 should really affect it too much. So that's what I'm gonna use for motor acceleration percent. And then so the other one is kind of like right here, right next to these two values. So it's this battery voltage cutoff. So I'm just going to keep this at 39, right? We have to keep the battery voltage cutoff for a 48-volt battery so that it still supports discharging my 48-volt battery fully, right? Because if we set the low battery voltage cutoff to like a 52-volt battery, which is more like 41 or 42 volts, like if we set it up for a 52-volt battery, 41 or 42 volts is actually like you should still have a little bit left in a 48-volt battery when you're at that voltage. So this is what we're going to use. 14 battery cells number series, 39 for the battery voltage cutoff. Going to keep that motor acceleration 35%. And I'm hoping that this allows me to use the 52-volt battery and plug that in without getting any issues. And so what it's probably doing, I think, is it takes the battery cells number series and then it multiplies it by the over voltage value that's right here. And if the voltage is over that, then it probably does the error 1. And you probably don't want to change the overvoltage, so you probably want to change these values that I've recommended. So I'm going to compile that hex file, we save that out, I'll go over to the Seger JFlash. I will open up the data file with that configuration that we just saved out, and I will flash program it. Alright, so then we're going to disconnect. So now I'm going to disconnect the JFlash programmer. Plug back in my speed sensor. Then I'm going to plug in my 52 volt battery. And I've successfully fixed the error 1 that I was experiencing. So this seems to be the way that you can configure your TSDZ8 and the Java configurator for the open source firmware. Just make sure your battery cell's number is set up for a 52 volt battery, and you should be able to use a 52 volt battery and the 48 volt battery. Keep an eye on the battery voltage cutoff as well. But yeah, so that's how you do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Just a short little video. Like and subscribe. I'll do more TSDZ8 open source firmware videos very soon. Like and subscribe. Peace out, bubs.